Coming to zone in also helped me with getting to my goal and just seeing it more clearer.
And the thing about caseworkers is they don't choose what we want, we get to choose what we want, and then they plan it out for us.
They helped us with family time, making it more fun for us to gather together and approach one another.
I guess living in a refuge, it teaches you a lot of things, and the one thing is to reconnect with your family. FYC has helped me reconnect with my mum.
I focus on education and employment. I really enjoy creating programs that meet the needs of young people across the board. We run 2 consistent programs. One's a drop-in on a Wednesday and one zone-in on a Tuesday. And zone-in was developed specifically by the staff at CBYS and myself. And basically it's to encourage young people to come down and focus on their education and employment goals. One particular young person springs to mind. His name's Cheyenne.
Before I came to the youth centre was when I was 13 years old. Just moved to Australia and didn't know much English, didn't have any friends. Just settling into the country. I used to watch Play School. I didn't have any friends, so I used to watch Play School, yeah.
I've been working with Cheyenne for about a year and a half now. We first started working as one-on-one support around his education needs. When I got to know Cheyenne, I realised that he'd had a lot of immigration issues with his family, and I was able to support him through writing support letters, advocating for him with the immigration department.
When working with CBYS, he helped me not with studies but with immigration as well. Things like supporting me mentally as well as talking to me and telling me it's gonna be okay. Coming to zone in also helped me with getting to my goal and just seeing it more clearer, and also helped me with writing resumes, writing cover letters, which helped me get the job on the casual work I'm doing right now and going for internships possibly.
I'm really impressed by his commitment to working with us, and I think that his goals moving forward are going to move on to bigger and better things. And he's currently studying, really enjoying it, was successful in a scholarship, and now is applying for internships at particular engineering agencies. So back at Zone In and coming in for me to help him with some letter writing and support letters to go with his already extensive resume.
By the time I finish my university degree, I hope to get into the construction industry and work my way up to become a chief project manager, hopefully. I think that if I didn't get involved with Zone In and help I got from Zone In, I definitely wouldn't have got the results I got and wouldn't be able to do the course I'm doing right now. That's it.
Penura's been in our service for a really long time. He actually was introduced to our service through Drop-In, a program that we run here at Belmore Youth Resource Centre.
I was going to TAFE. I just finished school, and at the time I was looking for a job because my parents needed some help at home. Roughly around 11 months ago, my family was having problems trying to make ends meet. And during that time, we were evicted from our home, and this was a shock to me. I've never been homeless before.
Penura has a physical disability, and he has a lot of issues around that. Penura came to us because he was saying that he needed crisis accommodation.
They gave me a caseworker, which was pretty sweet because it gave me and it gave other young people a sense of direction on where they wanted to go. And the thing about caseworkers is they don't choose what we want, we get to choose what we want, and then they plan it out for us. I wanted to get my passport, they helped me do that, I got it. I wanted to go get more shifts, they caught up, they did some stuff, I got more shifts, I let them know. And also just letting every once a week we'll get a worker to come in and teach us about cleanliness, about ourselves, our bodies, how to do that. and also how to cook, how to clean, all these simple stuff that most young people take for granted because they have parents that actually teach them.
Penura now is, after working with us for so long and being stable, he's actually able to then give back to our service, and currently working on a program, a multimedia program with him in providing some support around making a video for Zonian. I think having this office in this space is really vital. So we have Breakthrough, Marrickville Legal Centre, Canterbury Council, Youth Block, Health Service. We have lots of different services that we're working with. But having the close proximity, having it in an environment that's youth-friendly has really supported all the programs that we're willing to run for homeless young people and just young people in the Canterbury Bankstown community. Since the time we've received our funding from the Commonwealth Bank and the Coca-Cola Education Grant Scheme, we've been able to support over 150 young people. But I think the best result is that 85% of those young people are consistently coming back and achieving their goals. It's not a typical homework centre or a typical environment where young people can come through. It basically is flexible, it's inviting, the young people want to be here, and they're consistently coming back and engaged. That's really exciting.
What I really wanted to learn was how to support my son through his situation, and also for myself, emotional support. I needed emotional support for myself.
At the PCYS, we run a lot of adolescent programs. We work with kids between the age of 12 and 17 and their family. So the family could also be younger siblings or older siblings. Some of the programs that we run is counselling, we have life skill development programs, we have parenting programs. As part of the programs, we hold boxing classes for the kids, so they come up and let some of their frustrations out, and then we'll have maybe some eating, good healthy eating programs, so we'll go down into the kitchen. A mother came to me having difficulty with her adolescent boy, and she wanted to know how she could best talk and communicate with him.
We were having issues with his behaviour and family history, so I really needed support. I wanted to better approach the situation without judgment, without pressure, for my son's sake and also for mine and the family.
We work with the parent, and then they would take home some of these strategies and then apply them at home.
I found the Triple P parenting program very helpful for me when dealing with my teenage son. It was very hard to get him to talk to me, to communicate with me, and I have found doing this program I've seen a lot of changes with my boys, even the way I parent them.
Through learning how to communicate more effectively with the son, he could better understand what she wanted and how this was actually impacting, his behaviour was impacting, and he wasn't actually getting what he wanted. So it helped them to communicate more effectively together.
They helped us with family time, making it more fun for us to gather together and approach one another without feeling like judged or pressured. Also communication. The communication was really good. I found, my son talks to me more, and there's no barriers. There were barriers before, but now I just feel, there's a big weight off our shoulders.
We'd follow up the following week and then discuss how that goes, and in that way we'll coach them through these issues.
We have goals, and when we set goals together between me and my sons, there's also a lot of praises that comes with it. Not also that, they get rewards. They get rewards, so they know after they do what they're supposed to do, they get rewarded for it, but nothing that's going to cost you. It's just building skills, like life skills they need to learn for themselves, and it just makes it easier around the house to work with them.
Well, before I was in a relationship, it was abusive, and he was controlling, like his controlling and stuff, and it was really, really bad. In the end, he kicked me out, and then that's where like Centrelink started like to help me and stuff, and they found a place called FYC, which is where I lived for 3 months.
At Fairfield Youth Connections, we mostly help accommodate young people through our intensive accommodation program. We have up to 5 young people living here at any one time, and that runs for about 3 months. So while the young people are here, we help support them in helping them develop living skills, learning what it is to be able to live on their own, because unfortunately homelessness often means they won't be able to return to the family home. Outside of that, we also help support a couple of properties that are a little bit longer than the 3 months, and young people can stay in them up to 18 months. We only have 3 of those properties, but often we see a transition when we have vacancies from clients we have in the house into those places, which is really good because you get to travel with them on their journey beyond just the house here. Just recently, one young person in particular has just moved from our service into a different service, but one that is transitional accommodation, so it's longer term. And it's been great supporting her throughout her journey. This was the first service she'd been engaged with since she became homeless, although there had been a few times she'd moved around from when she'd left her family home. She'd also experienced a domestic violent relationship that had eventually led to her becoming completely homeless. And just to see the steps in not only her own self-esteem but in self-worth, but the amazing things she's accomplished since the time she came to our service.
It's a good like place to stay. Like it feels like home. It felt like a family to me. You know, like having people like my case managers and workers here, you know, they all like want to help, and it's a good thing to have like living here as well. You know, I made friends. They were pretty cool. Now I'm living in a semi-independent refuge, so pretty much just it's like living by yourself at your own apartment, and it's pretty hard, but it's pretty easy at the same time, I guess. I actually can't believe that I've gone this far, and you know, I'm proud of myself.
One of the great things about our service is we put a strong focus on helping to develop those living skills. So our youth workers are helping teach young people how to clean. They have chores every couple of nights in the week. They're learning how to cook and cooking alongside our staff. We have key youth worker roles, so I'm working directly with the youth workers to provide extra support to young people in terms of their case management plan. We also have connections to a counsellor within our services who works with all our young people. Though that's optional, we just get them to have one session with her, and then often they choose to continue from that anyway. So it's really about looking broadly at what's going on in their lives and helping support them from there.
I guess living in a refuge, it teaches you a lot of things, and the one thing is to reconnect with your family, and that's the one thing that I most want. But yeah, I mean, FYC has helped me like reconnect with my mum, and it's been great. So yeah.